Hello everybody, Nikki White here, and today I am so excited to be back again at Ghibli Park. And this time we are going to all areas because they have a new ticketing system. So we have the premium day pass, which means we can go everywhere. So super excited to go check out the areas that are either new or I didn't see before. So let's go. Bro wanted to do the elevator.
Hell yeah.
Wow, he has a smile on his face. We are going to Dodoko Forest, or Dondoko Forest first, that's the plan. But I do see a little Spirited Away area here, so let's go check that out first. Looks like it's a little rest stop. Okay guys, we are at the back of the bus heading to the Totoro area because it is the farthest out and we need to be back at the warehouse for 12. So I'd rather just get that out of the way and then everything else is kind of around us. So as I said, this one is the farthest out. We have to get on a little tram that's going to take us up to the area. I was talking about this beforehand about how with the new ticketing system, they probably have a wristband, and they sure do. So this means we need to wear it to get access to all the different areas we're going to today. There was no tram, although I feel like there is a tram to get somewhere, so we'll figure that one out. But we are at Mei and Sasuke's house. You can't take pictures inside, so we'll film outside, and I'll just have to let you know how it is. This is such a cute detail from the movie, and this place really pays attention to detail. I wonder if we'll see some soot sprites inside. I brought my own soot sprite. As I would have predicted, the inside is extremely well done, and it really makes you feel like you are in the Totoro movie, and it's so cool to see what is originally a 2D space come alive in 3D, and the attention to detail is unparalleled. You can go through the drawers and there's different things that you can take a look at, so if you're a big fan of the movie, you have to come here. Guys, I cannot believe I almost forgot about the big Totoro. we were like ready to go, and I'm like, hey, what's this? What's these stairs? And they're like, Oki, big Totoro. Unfortunately, it's just for children, so still crazy to look at. Although his teeth are kind of crazy. We are taking the tram that I knew I wasn't imagining down to the exit. So you can pay money to take a cat bus instead of the regular bus, so it actually looks like a cat bus. I saw it briefly, but I'm not too sure where it went. Maybe if it was fluffy I would have done it, but it was car-like.
Yeah, golf carts.
I know, it does look like a golf cart. Oh my gosh. We are heading to the warehouse because when you get the premium day pass, you have to book what time slot you're going to the warehouse, and there is a restaurant in there. So we decided to go around noon. There's quite a bit to do in there. I feel like it's about 2 hours worth, and then we'll be hungry for lunch. I think they have some new options, so excited for that. And Kenneth is gonna get a very special item that I was too chicken to try last time. We just finished in the movie theater, and then we like wicked quickly went through the photo op area. And Kenneth is lucky because last time I was here, I already got all my pictures in there. So like I didn't need to line up to take more pictures. It's fine. So we were in and out of there quick. And this time, something that was new, at least for us, was that there's a separate lineup for taking pictures with no face. And that was like, well, you can see like that is the overflow. Like it's all that, and then everybody's lined up under there. Wasn't worth it for us. I mean, probably if I hadn't already gotten my picture, I would have forced him to be in line, but for us, I already have my picture, it's fine. We were able just to walk in, so keep an eye out for that if you come, because that is like a super hack. I get motion sickness by nothing. So I was telling Kenneth that even spiral staircases make me a little dizzy. So now we're in kind of like the storage part of the warehouse, which makes sense. And it's got props and stuff that I don't know if they're just off display or like, you know, models for things they built for the movies. And there is some strange stuff in here, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. Would rock one of these paños on my front lawn if I had one. Kenneth is also confused as to like what this is, and yeah, I don't really know if it's like if these things ever go on display or if they were models or what the heck they are. Like that deceased man. Don't know what that is. Excuse me. Okay, we are going into the Ariete area, which everything is shrunk down, and I did quite a bit of this footage in my last video, so if you want to check that out, I would just go watch that. It's pretty crowded right now. So this is the alleyway, and it kind of has some random shops. Like it has a candy, like a penny candy shop. We have a model store, which I'm sure Kenneth will be going into. There is a bookstore, but I try not to buy books when I'm on vacation if I can. And the last time I was here, The Boy and the Heron had just come out in Japan. So I was looking at some of the books they had here, and that was pretty cool. I probably should buy that, but at home. I really don't want to carry it home, but maybe he'll pick something up. If you're ever wondering where Kenneth is, just look for the model kits. And he just built like a Nausicaa one fairly recently, actually. The gunship. Porco Rosso one comes with him.
Can't begin to explain the hows and the whys, the costs of these things.
He's back with a smile on his face, which can only mean one thing.
Models have been purchased.
That's exactly it. Haul video with Kenneth. Oh, nice. I actually like that one. What's that from?
I don't know. I think a manga that he wrote.
Oh. Legitimately cursed material here, guys. I shouldn't have touched it. This is where you're at. You're at Ghibli Park. Wait, I wanted to flip through it. This model. Oh, this is what you're doing. This is all the fun stuff you did. Yeah, that's so cute, but just for kids. Okay, we are headed to lunch. And I'll say it again, the idea is that the food is one-handed, so that if you were a pilot, you could eat with one hand and pilot with the other. Oh my God, not like this. Not like this. Imagine getting completely lit at the Ghibli Cafe. I was thinking about the guac, but honestly, we're not in Mexico, so I don't know. I also don't see meat, so it's just kind of like guac and tomato, which is kind of plain.
Carb and sauce. Yeah, man.
Okay, it is lunchtime. I am like semi-ashamed that I just got the same thing as last year, but I know what I like. BLT was sold out. Otherwise, I would have got the BLT. I promise I would have. You guys have to see what Kenneth got. That is a spaghetti sandwich, and that's the one I was thinking about getting last year, but chickened out, so I'm glad he's taking one for the team here. And he got the cooler flag. You don't get to pick, the flag chooses you. I don't even know who this fool is. Batman, un-TM, not TM. And I got the same thing as last year, which is the prosciutto and cheese sandwich, and they have been heated up, so let's...
Oh, there's like bacon in there too. Bacon.
It just keeps getting better for him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it what you wanted it to be?
It's everything I dreamed of.
Can I have a bite? Just give me one bite. You can have a bite of mine. Never mind, I threatened divorce and he said I could have one.
You weren't supposed to put this on camera. It was all an act. I was always going to give you a bite.
Oh yeah. Guys, I'm super excited to try this. They have a parakeet bun. I'm about to mess up this parakeet. I thought he was gonna eat me. I'm gonna eat him. And this is the raspberry flavored. I tried to sneak it past him to get the pistachio flavored, which was green, but he doesn't like nuts. So the yellow was lemon, which would probably be my least favorite. Unsure what this actually is. Frozen bread treat. Kind of like a frozen Twinkie. Can't really tell what the filling is. I don't know if it's like literally frozen whipped cream kind of thing. But it's definitely more bread tasting than it is like raspberry. There's like a subtle hint of raspberry, but it's not overwhelming by any means, which is good.
Dirty pelicans.
They're trying to kill us.
Heads seem a little big, but
Oh yeah, I don't need to duck. We are going through the weird thing's mouth, through this tunnel to another world, to the Valley of the Witches. And this is a new area that wasn't here last time I came. There was a bunch of suckers that ran here at open, so the lineup was really long, but we went somewhere else. And now, no lineup, so we can waltz right in. And I'm actually super excited for this area because it's got a bunch of my favorite movies. Hi, this is editor Nikki coming at you from the future. And it turns out I was the sucker. Everybody was lining up in that area early because they only release so many of the Heen plushies, the dog from Howl's Moving Castle, a day. And the witch's shop is the only place to get it in this area. So by the time I got there, it was well and truly sold out. Joke's on me. I would imagine the dog's here, you know. So this is the other restaurant. It just didn't have anything that was really speaking to me. So that's why we ate the sandwiches. Appears to be a lineup to get into this one as well. It had some like chicken pot pie and stuff, like stews. I don't know. We'd rather have some of the sandwiches. Oh, maybe it's like sit down. So I think the biggest difference in this area and others is that it's more like Disney-ish in the sense of it's like a fleshed out kind of whole area and village with multiple buildings. I mean, even the bathrooms are cute. But compared to the other areas where it's just like one house, this one's got a whole little village. It's a combination of Kiki's delivery service as well as Howl's Moving Castle. We're about to go into this house, but no pictures, no videos, so I'll let you know what it was. Okay, so that house was like a replica of, I don't even know the name of that movie, the Cursed 3D one. I mean, they did a good job at replicating it, but kind of surprised that they did anything for that movie. I thought it was kind of frowned upon by everybody. Guys, there's actually a ride. This is the first ride we've seen. I would probably still get sick on that because of the spinnies.
what you're saying is you don't want to do it.
Isn't it for children?
I don't know, that's an adult. There's two ladies in line.
Okay, this looks amazing. Okay, we are done inside of Howl's Moving Castle. It is very thorough, so much stuff, lots of detail. We're trying to get over to Turnip Head, but we're trying to find our way. He's not alone. We don't really have an interest in paying $10 to go on the carousel, but it is quite pretty. How long is it?
End of the tail though. Looks weird.
We are waiting in line to go inside of Kiki's Bakery.
Rice curry croquette. I mean, mostly.
Carry around with you. So we ended up getting the rice curry croquette. Lighting is super harsh right now. And then we got, following up from lunch, ketchup spaghetti croquette. Ooh, girl. So this looks like a fried mess of spaghetti, I guess, spagoots. And we're just gonna split them. Hatter or hater?
Protect.
Knowing us too, it would just be today. It's very cute.
Something. There's another entrance over here. I don't know.
Okay, we are wrapping up. We are just going to Witch's Coven 13, which is the shop on the way out. You can't film inside of a lot of these places, so unfortunately not much footage of that. But we did go into the bakery and we went to Kiki's room above the bakery. There's also a bookstore and then there's the Hatter store, all in the same spot, as well as a hot dog shack for some reason. But we did just eat the food from the bakery, so probably not doing a dirty dog as well. So in my professional advice, I would say give yourself more time for this area. There are more lineups and things like that, as well as just more to do. Dondoko Forest, Whisper of the Heart, and Mononoke, you really don't need that much time in. I'm gonna just take a look at these dogs, just for research. And the yellow building reminds me of the Ghibli Museum restaurant, actually. Oh, right. The strange looking cat's paw dog. So the bun is shaped like a cat paw. It's Witch's Coven 13, and I'm hoping they have a certain dog in here. It's a mild miracle I haven't bought anything so far in the first big gift shop, but there was a lineup, and that's like my number one deterrent. Kenneth spotted these really cute necklaces, so I got a Gigi. You can't really see it here, but it's Gigi acting like a doll when he's in the little cage. Grabbed that, and I've been looking for the dog from Howl's Moving Castle because there's been so many people walking around with him, like a big plush or like a keychain, but we haven't seen him in any of the stores, so the only thing I can imagine is that he's on the way out. There's a really big gift shop as well, and if he's not in there, then that's all over for me. We are back at the Princess Mononoke area, which was new last time I was here, and in my previous video I described how I was a little bit disappointed with this area because it's one of my favorite movies, but I feel like they just could have done more with the space. Nothing's been added, it's still the same thing. We've got the watchtower. So these are really cool sculptures, but that's really it. We've got this, but only kids can use it. I think it is a slide. And then we've got that building where you can do mochi, but you have to pay for it, and today it's already closed for the day, so.
It's really not that expensive.
And he just bought this towel.
What we call a vacation purchase, folks.
Go pick up the phone.
It says don't touch.
What? Damn. You used to be able to pick it up and cats would be on the other line. They tied it down. Boo. Okay, we are back at the Hill of Youth, and this is my second time, Kenneth's first time. Already we saw that the phone booth doesn't work. Okay, let's go see the little cat house, and then we can go into the Emporium. Again, we can't take pictures or videos inside, which is too bad, but the house they did a really good job on.
It's like you don't go in through the front door anymore. She's guiding people around the back.
Right. Okay, we have done all areas here at Ghibli Park, and the only thing left to do is go check out the gift shop. Don't remember if I can film in there or not, but I'm on the hunt for the dog from Howl's Moving Castle. I'll report back if I get the dog or not. But if not, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, see you, bye. I didn't find the stuffed dog.